Vulnerability is hands down one of the top 5 things that people struggle with the most. It is one of the top 5 things that people come to see me to work on when they come to counseling. My name is Bianca Thomas. I am a licensed mental health counselor specializing in cognitive behavioral therapy. I'm the co-founder and the co-host of the Evolve Ventures business and the Evolve Ventures podcast. I'm also a human being who also, for the grand majority of my life, has struggled with my own experiences of vulnerability, and it's brutal, to say the least. Vulnerability is really scary for the majority of us, and I think one of the biggest reasons why, and I know this was the case for me, was because vulnerability never felt safe. It never felt safe to be vulnerable. It never felt safe to show my feelings, to express my emotions, to be a real person with feelings. And far too many of us go through this. There's thousands of videos out there, and I'll definitely make videos in the future diving into more how-tos on how do we express vulnerability. But I think a lot of us just need the validation that it's okay not to be okay, and really need to understand why we struggle so much even saying that. Because even for me, as somebody who teaches people how to do this in my own personal life, yeah, I can logically say it's okay not to be okay, but am I actually capable of experiencing it? And honestly, the answer is no. I know logically that it's okay not to be okay. I know logically that we all struggle and we all go through hard times and we all have difficulties. But the ability to actually, when you are in the thick of it, when you are struggling, when you feel as though you are down and out, the ability to emotionally sit there with yourself and really say, I'm not okay. And I'm not a bad person for it. And I'm not less than. And it doesn't make me a weak person. That is so, so hard. If you've seen previous videos of mine, my energy is usually a little bit higher in those videos. My energy is a little bit lower today because I'm not super okay. Like, even showing up right now on this video, I'm struggling within myself to tell myself it's okay that I'm having a hard time, that it's okay that I have things going on in my personal life, and that I'm not going to be perceived as less than or not competent or not reputable or not professional or whatever, because I'm a human who also struggles and who also has, challenges and a brain and emotions and my own mental health challenges like every single one of us do. And how can I ask anybody to take my feedback or to hear what I have to say if I'm not willing to model the exact thing that I'm talking about and that I'm teaching and that I'm demonstrating, or that I'm trying to demonstrate? So this is me, raw and trying to be emotionally vulnerable and trying not to just be logically vulnerable and compartmentalize. Today, where I am, where I'm sitting right now, I'm not okay. And a part of me knows that that's okay. And there's another part of me that's like, no, it's not. Why are you even making this? Who cares? But that other part of me, that other part of me that knows that this is okay, also knows that so many other people need to hear this message. so many other people need someone to let them know that it's okay to struggle. And it's okay not to always be perfect. And it's okay not to always have the right answers. It's okay not to always have any answer. Like, it's okay to just be what you are right here in this moment. Feel what you are feeling right here in this moment. It doesn't make you less than. I'm saying this to myself, and I'm saying this to every single one of you because I know we don't hear this enough. Especially when we are struggling, other people can logically say, yeah, it's okay not to be okay. But to really emotionally feel that, to sit in that and be like, I'm not okay. And for that to be okay, that's a completely different thing. So for anybody watching this, I'm going through it too. So I get it. And it really is okay to have a hard time. It's okay not to be perfect. I know I'm going to be watching this video later on when I'm having a hard time. But I think the more of us that can have safe spaces to go, the more of us that can have role models that demonstrate these things, the more of us will finally feel safe enough to really show up as we are. And I hope this is a start. And for anyone who's struggling, who needs a safe space, please reach out. If you go to evolveventurestech.com/therapy, there's all the information that you need there to work with me one-on-one. You can also find me on my social media channels, Evolve with Bianca. All of that information is in the description below. You don't have to be alone when you're struggling. And we all need a safe space to know that we can show up as we are and we won't be judged. And I hope that this shows you that you're allowed to be in the space you are, in the energy that you are, and that you're not going to be judged for it. Because the people who judge you for the emotions that you experience are the ones who are running away from theirs. They won't feel their own emotions, and so they're going to judge you for yours. And I've had the opportunity of doing over 5,000 therapy calls and coaching calls. So believe me when I say I've heard it all. There's no judgment. And I'm a person who goes through it too. So I know what it's like. You are not alone. It is okay not to be okay.